Man, it's been a minute since I've done a video. I know a lot of you guys have been wondering when I'm going to be picking up the video. There's been a good reason why I haven't done one in a while. I've been out here in the garage just plugging away. Big respect to all the people who can work on camera. I absolutely cannot do that. So I had a really hard time finding the time to put down the camera and give you guys an update on what's been going on with the truck. I've been doing a ton of work though. You can see it through my list here, and I think from the last time I did the video, you can see my progress. There's a lot more things painted and just finished than there was before. So what I'm going to do with this video is I'm going to walk you through the updates that I've been doing since like the 6 months since the last time I updated. Unlike a lot of my other videos, I am going to do some cuts in this one. Again, I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do with video content moving forward, and I think I had to add a little bit of editing, maybe a little bit of music, just to wrap my head around what it takes to put out some videos that are a little bit more wholesome for you guys, and that you guys can really see the work that I've been doing on the truck. So bear with me a little bit while I figure all that out, but yeah, let's jump into an update on the truck. Obviously, the first place I gotta start with the truck is the back half. Red Tower Armory in Pickering here did an absolutely fantastic job coating this. This is done in Cerakote. It looks really awesome. It's not super thick like powder coat, and it just looks really great and kind of finishes off the back half how I wanted it to. I also did a little bit of safety. I insulated my fuel lines here that go through the frame just to make sure that they don't chafe and start a fire anywhere. And while I was at that, I ran my rear chassis harness through the frame as well. It comes out right there. Jeff's going to pick that up when he does the wiring and sort of finish it out. But the thing that I'm really stoked on here is if you look at the back half of the truck, you can't really see any wires or anything like that. Everything's nice and hidden. That's something that I really wanted to do. It was a huge pain in the ass to run everything through the notch, but now that it's done, I'm super glad that I did it. The thing that has happened since the last time you saw the truck, I'm done putting in my cab corners and all the metalwork. So this is all done here. I spent a lot of time sort of matching the patina as best I can. I think I did a pretty convincing job, and everything's sort of looking as it should. Once I get the cab, the roof painted in white, I will kind of go through here and just make sure that I'm really happy with the work that's been done. The other thing, while we're talking about white, I've done the top of my door jambs in white and the rest of my door jambs in blue, and it should match the roof, which is going to be white flake. The white flake that I'm going to be going with is actually the white of my old white Mazda. For those of you that remember that car, it's kind of a throwback to that thing. I think it should look pretty good. If you guys are wondering what's been happening inside the truck, not a whole lot. That's black now, that wasn't black before. There's an IssyFab speaker mount just kind of hanging out in the corner there. Don't worry, I am going to do another video on those. I've got a steering wheel in there, my I did it column, the harness is kind of poking through the floor there. Lots of stuff in here is just kind of in here right now to get it out of my way, but I will be doing a video before the truck leaves, just kind of showing you guys a couple of things I did do inside, because there are a few changes that I made, and I did a neat thing with the remote mount reservoir for my master cylinder, so I'll show you guys that in a little bit. But before I leave the interior, I'm going to do another shot of my two-tone because I'm stoked on it. Moving to the front of the truck, this is probably the area that's seen sort of the least amount of visual changes, but a lot of work nonetheless. So I've just gone through and tightened and torqued everything, and you know, greased it and whatnot, just so that it's ready to sort of get running when everything gets aligned. Another thing that I did end up doing was I changed my shock mounts. They were a little bit wonky. This kind of hung off the end of it, so I redid this top bit here, rounded it out, made it look a little bit more trick, and just it was something that was really bugging me, and I ended up fixing it. These are pretty much copies of your standard sort of S10 shock relocation kit. Nothing too fancy here. Shock goes in this little notch in the frame, and it gives you more clearance lock to lock. As far as, you know, this all goes, I'm leaving that to the body shop. I am super tired of sanding, so they're going to handle all that. I haven't done anything to the motor, but I do need to replace the front drive. This brand new water pump needs to come off, idiot, and I need to replace it with a Camaro front drive, which I do have, so I'm going to be doing that on the weekend. But other than that, the front end isn't really too different than the last time you saw it. It's just missing a bunch of panels that were on there from the last time. You guys might be asking what's next. What's next is finishing off everything that's in that list, and then from there, Jeff's going to take it. I'm going to bring the bed in for my backyard, start doing the metal work on that, and hopefully this thing will make some noise by the end of this summer. I've also got to do a couple more videos on some product that I've got. Proform hooked up an amazing radiator fan shroud combo. We will get there. I've got my Detroit steel wheels kicking over here, which I don't think I've talked about much at all, and just a lot of stuff is going to come. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my video content, how I'm going to present it, and I'm just going to keep working on that. I've got some ideas. So I'm going to finish out this IGTV series and then maybe move on to other stuff after that, still video related. But like I said, I'm just figuring it out while trying to juggle everything in life and get this truck done. So hopefully you guys like this update. Hopefully I wasn't rambling too much, and I'll catch you on the next one. If you do have any feedback, let me know, because anything you give me helps me make these videos better for the next time. Catch you on the next one.